February 23rd, 1965, Nassau, Bahamas. Beach film set, cameras rolling, action. The Beatles were filming Help, their second movie, expensive, professional, tightly controlled. Director Richard Lester was intense, demanding. Again, take 17. The scene, Beatles running on beach, chased by fake villains, scripted chaos. But then, real chaos. From the edges of the set came singing, loud, joyful, wrong. A local boy, maybe 9 years old, wandered onto the set singing She Loves You. Not in English, in Bahamian accent, made-up words, pure joy, completely oblivious to cameras. "Cut!" Lester screamed. "Security, get that kid out of here!" But the Beatles, all four, started laughing. Not annoyed, delighted, enchanted. And what happened next? What the Beatles demanded? What the director reluctantly agreed to? Made this the most magical scene in the entire film. If you want to discover the moment when a movie became real, when scripts disappeared and joy took over, tap that subscribe button. Because this story is about spontaneity, innocence, and the magic children bring. 1965. The Beatles were the biggest band on earth, and their movies reflected it. A Hard Day's Night had been black and white, low budget, guerrilla filmmaking, but it was a massive hit, made millions, proved Beatles could sell anything. So for the second film, Help, the budget exploded. Color, exotic locations, ambition, Bahamas, Austria, Stonehenge, Salisbury Plain. The world was their set. Director Richard Lester had pressure, enormous pressure, make it bigger, better, more. The Bahamas sequences were crucial, opening scenes, establishing tone, visual spectacle, white sand beaches, turquoise water, the Beatles in bright colors, paradise. But filming in the Bahamas was complicated, hot, humid, equipment issues, local interference. Crowds gathered every day, hundreds of Bahamians, curious, excited, disruptive. Security struggled to control them, keep them back, maintain the professional set. Lester grew increasingly frustrated. "This is costing thousands per minute. We need control." The Beatles didn't mind the crowds, waved, smiled, enjoyed the attention, but they had to work, had to perform, had to deliver the expensive film they'd promised. So they focused, took after take, running, falling, acting, trying to be movie stars. It was fun, mostly, but also exhausting, repetitive, not quite music, not quite them. But February 23rd was different because someone refused to stay behind the barriers. His name was Marcus, 9 years old, lived in Nassau, near the beach where they were filming. Every day for a week, Marcus had watched, fascinated, these strange white men singing, playing. His mother told him, "They're the Beatles, famous, from far away, like radio come to life." Marcus didn't understand fame, didn't understand movies, just knew they sang good songs. He learned She Loves You from the radio, memorized it, sort of, his version, Bahamian version. Yeah, yeah, yeah became yay, yay, yay. She Loves You became She Love You. But he sang it constantly. He drove his mother crazy. Pure joy, pure enthusiasm. February 23rd, Marcus slipped away from his mother, ducked under security rope, ran toward the beach. He didn't mean to disrupt, didn't mean to cause problems, just wanted to be closer, to see better. And as he ran, nervous, excited, scared, he started singing, his security blanket, his courage. She love you, yah, yah, yay. She love you, yah, yah, yay. Loud, confident, completely out of tune, but passionate. He reached the set, cameras rolling, Beatles running toward camera, Marcus running from the side. The Beatles saw him, this tiny boy, singing their song but not their song, transformed, joyful. John stopped running, started laughing, couldn't help it. Paul stopped, grinning. Is that our song? George stopped. It's better than our song. Ringo stopped. It's brilliant. The scene collapsed, ruined, expensive film wasted, director furious. Cut, damn it, cut! Richard Lester was livid, face red, veins bulging. Security, get that child off my set. 2 security guards ran toward Marcus, grabbed his arms, started pulling. Marcus's eyes went wide, terrified. He'd done something wrong. Bad. He was in trouble. I sorry, Marcus cried, struggling, tears starting. But the Beatles, all 4, stepped forward. Wait, John called out. Don't hurt him. Lester turned. John, we're on a schedule. We can't. Let him go, Paul said firmly. Right now. Let him go. The security guards looked at Lester. Lester looked at the Beatles. Power struggle, money versus heart. Lester sighed, waved his hand. Fine, release him. Marcus stood there, shaking, crying, surrounded by famous people, security, cameras. John knelt down, eye level. Hey, mate, it's okay. You're not in trouble. Marcus sniffled. I not mean to. What's your name? George asked gently. Marcus. Well, Marcus, Ringo said, that was the best version of our song we've ever heard. Marcus looked up, confused. Really? Really, Paul confirmed. Can you sing it again? For us? Marcus nodded, wiped his eyes, and sang, She Love You, Yay, Yay, Yeah. All 4 Beatles joined in, mimicking his accent, his pronunciation, his joy. She love you, yay, yay, yay. And you know you should be glad. The crew watched. The director watched. Everyone watched. This spontaneous moment, this magic. Then John Lennon had an idea, a crazy idea. John stood up, walked to Richard Lester, put him in the film. Lester blinked. What? Marcus, put him in the scene, running with us, singing with us. It's perfect. John, he's not an actor. He's just a kid. Exactly, Paul joined in. He's real, genuine, everything this scene needs. The scene is about us being chased, George added, but also about joy, innocence, play. This kid embodies that, Ringo finished. Please, just try it. One take. Lester looked at Marcus, this tiny Bahamian boy, terrified, excited, completely unprofessional, then looked at his script, his schedule, his budget, his control, then looked at the Beatles, all 4, united, demanding this, actually caring about something. Lester had been trying for 2 weeks to get them engaged, interested, present, and now, because of this kid, they were lit up, alive, passionate. Fine, Lester said. One take. If it works, it works. If not, we move on. Deal, John said. Then to Marcus. Marcus, want to be in our movie? Marcus's eyes went wide. Movie? Yeah, just run with us. Sing with us. Be yourself. Can you do that? Marcus nodded, vigorously, unable to speak. Dreams coming true. They reset the scene. Beatles in position. Marcus next to Ringo, holding his hand. Action, Lester called. Cameras rolling. Expensive film turning. The Beatles ran. Marcus ran with them, stumbling slightly, laughing. The fake villains chased. Marcus looked back. Genuine fear. Genuine excitement. Then, spontaneously, Marcus started singing. She love you, yay, yay, yay. The Beatles joined, all four, harmonizing with his Bahamian accent, creating something new. They ran across the beach. White sand, turquoise water, pure joy visible. Not acting, not performing, just being. 5 people running and singing and living. Lester watched through the viewfinder, and something in him shifted, softened, understood. This was it. This was what he'd been trying to manufacture. And here it was, given freely by a child. Keep rolling, Lester whispered to his cameraman. Don't stop. Whatever you do, keep rolling. They ran for 5 minutes, longer than scripted, burning expensive film, nobody caring. Finally, exhausted, laughing, they collapsed on the sand, Beatles and Marcus in a pile. Cut, Lester called, then, quietly, perfect. That was perfect. The crew applauded, spontaneous, genuine. They'd witnessed something special. Marcus lay there, breathing hard, surrounded by Beatles. I in a movie? You're in a movie, John confirmed. You're a movie star now, Marcus. Like you? Better than us, Paul said. Because you were real. We were just pretending. Lester approached, knelt down. Marcus, thank you. You gave us something we couldn't create ourselves. You gave us authenticity, joy, truth. That's the hardest thing to capture on film, and you just did it. Marcus smiled, huge smile, missing tooth visible. I sing good? You sang perfect, George said. Don't ever change. Don't ever lose that joy. The Beatles insisted Marcus stay for the rest of the day, watched more filming, ate lunch with them. They signed his shirt, gave him a harmonica, taught him more songs. Come back tomorrow, Ringo said as Marcus left. We're filming again. We might need you. Marcus returned every day, not in every scene, but there, part of the family, part of the magic. The crew adopted him, unofficial mascot, lucky charm, joy bringer. When filming wrapped, the Beatles gave Marcus money, not much by their standards, fortune by his. For your education, Paul said, or your future, or your own guitar someday. Thank you, Marcus whispered, overwhelmed. Thank you, thank you. No, John said. Thank you for reminding us why we do this. Not for the money, not for the fame, but for the joy, for the connection, for the love. Help, released July 1965. Massive success. Millions at box office. Critics loved it. Colorful, creative, joyful. And eagle-eyed viewers noticed. One scene, beach scene. Early in the film, a small Bahamian boy running with the Beatles, singing, laughing, genuine. Who's that kid? People asked. Is he an actor? The Beatles told the story in interviews. Marcus, just a local boy, walked onto set, stole the show. Best thing in the whole film, John said. Only real moment, everything else was fake. The scene became iconic. GIFs, memes, quotes. She love you, yay, yay, yay. More famous than many scripted scenes, because it was real, because it was joy, because it was Marcus. But what happened to Marcus? 2015, 50 years after Help was filmed, documentary crew returned to Bahamas. They searched for Marcus, found him, 60 years old now, still in Nassau. Fisherman, family man. Do you remember when they asked? The Beatles, the movie? Marcus smiled, that same missing tooth smile, now with different teeth missing. Remember? He laughed. I never forgot. Best day of my life. Maybe best day of anyone's life. They treated me like I mattered, like I was important, not like a kid, like a person. That's what I learned from them. Treat everyone like they matter, because they do. Marcus still had the shirt, Framed, signed, faded but preserved. Still had the harmonica, didn't play it. Too precious, too meaningful. Still had the memory, vivid, perfect, untarnished by time. I tell my grandchildren, Marcus said, I was in a Beatles movie. I ran with legends. I sang with gods. And you know what they say? Sure, Grandpa. And I'm Elvis. He laughed. But I don't care if they believe. I know. I was there. I was 9 years old. And for one day, I was a Beatle. February 23rd, 1965, a movie set in the Bahamas, changed two things. The film, Help, gained authenticity, joy, reality. And Marcus gained confidence, worthless memory that sustained him. But the deeper truth, the lesson hidden in the moment. Great artists don't fear interruption, they welcome it. Don't fear spontaneity, they embrace it. Don't fear losing control, they surrender to it. Because that's where magic lives, in the unplanned, the unexpected, the human. Richard Lester learned it. Fighting it made it harder. Accepting it made it better. The Beatles knew it, already understood. Life is better when you let it surprise you. Marcus embodied it. Pure joy, pure presence, pure now. Today, Help is a classic, beloved, rewatched by millions, and that beach scene with Marcus running and singing is many people's favorite. Not because it's technically perfect, but because it's emotionally perfect. Real joy, captured accidentally, preserved eternally. So the next time someone interrupts your plan, your schedule, your control, don't get angry. Don't shut them down. Don't protect the plan. Stop. Listen. Watch. See what they're offering. Maybe they're offering nothing. Maybe they're offering everything. You won't know unless you let them in. Unless you say, like the Beatles said to Marcus, "Want to be in our movie? Want to sing with us? Want to run with us toward joy?" That's the question. That's the invitation. That's the magic. Always say yes to the Marcus of the world, to the interruptions, to the joy, because that's where life lives, in the unscripted moments, the spontaneous songs, the children who wander onto sets, singing, always singing. She love you, yay, 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 forever.